It's Beer and Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hunger Breaks, the Bacon Sizzler. It's coming in at 395 grams, described as baked beans with pork and bacon burgers in tomato sauce. Let's get them on the hob, warm them up, pick a beer, see what we get. I've opened the tin of the Bacon Sizzler. There it is there. Blimey. This is interesting. I was thinking, some of you have seen the Hunger Breaks, the mixed grill and the full Monty all day breakfast, and I'm going to show you the bacon pieces in them are slightly different to the bacon pieces here. These look a little bit more substantial. Let's warm it up. Okay, that's all cooked up nice. I always think if you're going to eat this type of food, you might as well make a meal of it, so let's get it on some toast. And get all the beans out. There we go. Right, let's get straight into this while it's warm. So this is what I was talking about earlier. These pieces here, they look a little bit more substantial than, say, what you get in the Hunger Breaks all day breakfast. Let's get straight into it. But it tastes exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the sausage. It must be that this food comes in a big slab, and maybe they kind of wedge it and shape it and turn it into sausage and what they think looks like bacon. There's the middle. I'm going to be honest, probably the least interesting of our weird foods in a tin. It's just, I must admit, I was wondering whether to even make the video. It's just a load of these kind of like bacon shapes and baked beans. But the reason why I decided to do it was that I think foods like this, it's stuck on my lip, foods like this are gonna, I think in the next 10, 15 years, this type of food's gonna disappear forever. I don't think you're gonna be able to get this. This is a certain generation type food. And it's gonna go. And I think it's food like videos like this that are put onto YouTube, where people take a look back in years to come at the rubbish people used to eat. So I put it on some brown bread from Lidl's. What do they taste like? Yeah, do they taste like bacon? That's the point. The consistency is nothing like bacon. It's pasty. Probably pork fat, something like that. Shall I show you the beer? The beer is Golden Brau from Heineken, Romania. Not the greatest of beers either, so Yeah, a real struggle of a video today. It's like let's just turn it off and walk away. Light straw coloured, good carbonation. It actually tastes a little bit better warmed up. I did a comprehensive review of this. If you want to watch a full-on review of this, check it out on YouTube. But it was freezing cold, and I described it as tasting a bit like hairspray on the back of the palate. It's actually a little bit better now. Still corn, still maize, still not the best quality of ingredients. Right, I'm going to attempt to do my usual. Grab one of these. Stick the plate underneath me. Attempt to make we have a bacon sizzler sandwich. As I mentioned in most of these videos now, I feel like a bit like a scratched record. The only positive for this type of food is if you're struggling to find somewhere for some hot food, if you're in the middle of nowhere, camping, walking, working in the middle of nowhere on a building site, this type of thing, if you've got a microwave or a little camping stove nearby, is a bit of a godsend. Or if you're on a budget. But if you're on none of those things and you have a kitchen with cooking appliances, cook some pretty decent food. This is just getting by food, this. There's nothing interesting at all about this food, other than we have another wet and rainy day outside, and it's doing its bit to warm me up. Right, let's rate it. Hunger Breaks, the bacon sizzler. The other ones are a little bit more interesting. I like the full Monty. The full Monty had a little bit of potato, different shaped, formed stuff in it, sausage, circular discs of bacon. This is just a can of circular bacon pieces with beans. Bit boring. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for that. The Golden Brau, it's actually improved quite a lot as it's warmed up. I give it a 3 out of 10, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 now it's warmed up a bit. Still not a great beer, but it's drinkable and it's wet. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.